Hey everyone! I just wanted to send you a video today instead of my usual blog post. It just kind of felt right to me, and that kind of has to do with my message for today actually, which like I said in the title is the surprisingly simple answer to a lot of the questions that you ask me. Let me just say first of all that I love all the questions that you send my way via email and on Facebook, and I love being able to answer as many of them as I can. So amazingly, a lot of them kind of come down to one simple answer. And this question, or this answer to these questions really just kind of scratches the surface, but it's a really good place to start. So this works for questions that you ask me like, what's the best way for me to start paying off debt? Or what should my prayer life look like? How do I improve my prayer life? What should my morning routine look like? What should my evening routine look like? What's the best way for me to wind down at the end of the night? Is it okay for me to watch TV, or is that a waste of time? How do you structure your day? That's a big one you ask me a lot, especially working from home. Like, do you do work stuff in the middle of the day? Do you do laundry? How do you carve out your time and keep it all separate in chunks, or does everything just blend together? So the answer to a lot of that is really what feels right to you. What makes sense for me and what I do might not be the best thing for you. And that's kind of what I love about coaching, honestly, is that when people come to me, rather than just telling them, well, here's exactly how I eat, here's my super strict diet, so now go do this, I help them figure out what's going to actually work for them. So the next time that you're not sure, think about that. Start with that. What feels right? I think as Christians, sometimes we're almost scared to kind of tap into our feelings because that seems like some, I don't know, voodoo or spirituality kind of thing. And obviously the Bible is the best how-to book ever, and I'm not saying that you shouldn't consult experts or books. You guys know how much I love to read. But I think that's a really good place to start, especially with something like, whether or not you watch TV before bed, which I don't think God would have a black and white answer on that, no, this is sinful, you absolutely should not watch TV ever. So think about that, and think about how that might kind of play into your life. For example, I've written blog posts before about how I get dressed and dress up for work pretty much every day, even though I work from home. Today is an exception to that because this just felt right to me. I don't pick up my clothes the night before. A lot of people do, and that works for them, which is awesome. But for me, every day I just kind of put on what I wear based on how I'm feeling, which means some days I want to dress up more, some days I want to be more cozy, and probably about once a month I just feel like being in workout clothes. So I will literally work out. I worked out this morning, I showered, didn't wash my hair, of course, but and then put on clean workout clothes. I did put on makeup and a headband because I knew that would help me feel better. But yeah, think about that. What feels right to you? If you would come and even spend a day with my husband and me, you would see that we both have very different habits and routines. A part of his morning routine is washing dishes from the night before, and he likes doing that. He almost purposely leaves the dishes dirty so that he can do them the next morning. So that about wraps things up for today. As always, I would love to work with you one-on-one with coaching. If you really want some individualized attention and accountability, and you want me to walk with you side by side and ask you really powerful questions to help you get unstuck in an area that's important to you, to minimize and cut down the overwhelm, and then to make the important things happen. And I know that's challenging, which is why having someone along with you who's able to really ask you the questions that need to be asked and move you through a model to get you to success is so, so valuable. You can get more information about that by just emailing me, diana@dianakerr.com, or you can go to dianakerr.com and just click on Life Coaching and get all the details there. I answer lots of questions about how it works, pricing, all of that. So, once again, to wrap things up, next time you're not feeling sure about where to begin or how to do something or where to start with something, just start with the question, what feels right? pay attention to your gut a little bit more, your intuition, a little bit more than you have been, and it might just get you started down the road that you need to be on. Thanks so much, and make it a great day in the Lord.